Well, hello. February 18th, 2016. We got another video diary. Another Mitmania MTT multi-table tournament diary video feed from yours truly, Kimok7. Booyah! Trying to get another satellite tournament ticket. Potawatomi Casino, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This thing hits off at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna rock it out. Play smart, play strategic, pay attention to position at the table. Are you in early position, middle position, or late position? Are you gonna fold those pocket twos, or if you are in early position? Yeah. Let's fold them. Let's fold 2, 3, 4. Let's fold ace 3, ace 4 off suit. Now, if you're in late position, and you only got a couple players next to you, let's jump in that hand. Let's see what happens. Let's play some suited connectors. Let's play some Queen 9 suited, or Jack 8 of clubs. Play smart, play patient. This is not a tournament where you win any money. You just want to hit the top 6, 7, or 8 players to get a ticket. That's it. It's not about your chip size, it's about survival. So when you're playing in a satellite tournament, the whole time you're playing, I want you to be chanting to yourself, survival. I want to survive. Guard my chip stack with everything you have. Survive. Let other players self-destruct. Watch other players get emotional. Watch other players bonk out of the tournament with stupid fucking hands like ace 9. Or all in with their queen jack with 2 or 3 other players to still act behind them. Stupid shit like that. Realize you are of a higher skill set. Realize you shall exploit the other players that are poor, that are not studying the game like you are. Exploit them, take advantage of them, capitalize on their weaknesses. Who's the fish at the table? Who's the person to the left of you that's already showing they're gonna fold or re-raise or call your bet? Who's reading the information more at the table? Is it you or is it your opponent? It wants to be you. Make it you. Make it you the person that are reading the information at the table. How are people playing with their chips? Are they confident? Are they overconfident? Do they look weak? Who's on tilt? Can you spot who's on tilt later in the tournament and take advantage of that? When they go all in with who knows what? Ace Jack. Where you're sitting there with the pocket jacks. And they go all in, you fucking call them with your pocket jacks. Take their fucking chips and send them home. Patience. Get stacking. Build your chip stack. Chant in your mind, in your brain, the entire tournament, your top 10 list of all your skill sets that you've practiced religiously. Keep your eye on the prize. What's the prize? A ticket. You're not playing for any money. You're playing to win a ticket, a pass to a much larger tournament. And if you could get into that much larger tournament, you're gonna be fucking smiling. Smiling is one of the ultimate goals. Satisfaction, a job well done. Implementing the skills that you have perfectly, precisely, well-timed. All right, I'll be back for more. Great news. Everything I just said in the front part of this video paid off. So exactly like I said, if you execute the skills that you've practiced, if you stick to the lessons you've learned, if you try not to reinvent the wheel, And if you play smart and talk to yourself, you can do amazing, amazing things. I just won a back-to-back satellite ticket into a much larger satellite tournament. So for the second time in a row, I won a satellite ticket that'll get me into a larger satellite, and that larger satellite is $250. So I'm getting into that larger satellite for free for both of these. The satellites I've won tickets on were entry fees of $65. Both of those tickets I've won get me into a $250 purchase tournament. And if I place in the top 20% of the $250 satellite, then I win an entry ticket into the main event. And the main event has huge prize pools. Let's talk about what I did right. I mixed up my hands in the early beginning. I played aggressive in the beginning, playing like every other hand or every third hand, playing suited connectors, sort of slow playing pocket pairs to see if I get trips, which I did twice. Got trip eights. Another time, I went in the hand with 8-9 of hearts, 8-9 suited, and flopped a straight draw, played it fairly aggressively, and did hit the straight, which won me a huge pot. I gotta say, in this tournament, this specific tournament that I placed well in today, and I finished 8th, the top 8 players get a ticket in this tournament, and I made that top 8. I had a lot of lucky hands today. I would say today's tournament actually required less very technical skills and just kind of common sense skills, because I was getting plenty of straight draws, pocket pairs, flush opportunities, and I knocked out several people. Of course, I took advantage of any fishes I had met at the table or seen at the table, and I just played really, really, really smart. Really paid careful, close attention to my position at the table. Am I in early position, medium position, or late position? And when I was in late position, I was raising or trying to get in the pot to see if I could flop something. And just did all of that very, very successfully. To end this video, here's what I did right at the final table. There were eventually 13 players and then 10 players at the final table. And only the top 8 placed to get a ticket. And I was short stacked for the last 15 minutes. In fact, I got down to 3 big blinds. So what did I do? Which I talked about in my other videos. I did nothing. I just said, well, if I blind out, so be it. Because I'm not getting any hands. I ain't getting shit for hands. Now, obviously, if I get queen, queen, or king, king, or ace, ace, I'm going all in. Maybe even go all in with jack, jack. Depending on where I am positioned at the table with down to 3 blinds. Anything other than those top tier hands, fuck it. I'm just going to wait for other people to bust out, which is exactly what happened. A guy at the table who was third in chips, he goes all in by hitting a straight and loses to a full house, which his stupid one move got me the ticket. Unbelievable. I couldn't even believe it, really, because honestly, there's no reason for him to be in the hand. 0. He's 3rd or 4th in chips of everyone at the table. He had 6-7 times the amount of chips I did. And I'm folding like everything. What does he do? He fucking plays it just stupid. Either he wasn't paying attention to how many players left, or he's overconfident, or what. I actually overheard him say he already has a ticket to the larger tournament. So maybe he's just like, I already had one. I don't know. But now I got 2. And he could have had 2 if he would have been smart. So playing that strategy of letting people self-destruct, letting people blow it, letting people's emotions get the best of them, paid off again, once again for me. Because I'm sitting there cool, calm, and collected with 3 big blinds left, watching idiots just make stupid moves. Even though they made the final table. which tells me they're a good player because they made the final table. But in the end, people can make one wrong move and they're out of the tournament, which is exactly what happened to him. So to end this video, man, apply and practice what you preach, and anything is possible. I'll end with this too, because I played a quick cash game afterwards. I got the best of a guy who was all emotional because he got in a verbal confrontation with another player at the table that eventually left. So I had seen kind of his betting patterns and kind of going over the top on other players and on me in one hand with nothing. He's just super raising with air. So what did I do when he did it to me again? Fucking went all in on him. I said, fuck him. I know he's got nothing, and I got an ace queen. So what does he do? He calls my all in, and he loses. He wouldn't even show me his hand. And I had an ace queen, and there was a king on the table. So he didn't have ace king. He didn't have a king, or he would have won the hand. So he either had an ace jack, or an ace nine, or some ace four suited, or something stupid, or maybe even a suited connector. Who knows what he had, but he wouldn't even show his hand. So I doubled up my chips and I left. Always leave when you're up, right? Always leave on a losing hand. I mean, on a winning hand. Don't ever leave on a losing hand. So that's all I gotta say. Hope you're learning a lot from these videos. If you enjoy them, please like, please share, please subscribe. Please check out my other poker training videos, episode 1, episode 2. I've got about 6 or 7 other videos on here thus far. This is KimMach7 signing out. Poker strategy. Good luck to you. Learn and you will win.